Hey, can we approach the wizard, please?
Please.
Raven sent this in. That's a good name for someone who has taken us to a wizard. I imagine the Raven was carrying an orb. We got pulled into that orb.
Ugh,
Orb was
tale
then
as old
flown.
as time.
The orb was then flown to the mountaintop.
The boss is never going to believe that this happened to me twice this week.
Damn, this is a WikiHow article. Was written by Glenn Carew. 94% of readers found this article helpful.
Oh, damn.
I know, that's the highest I've ever seen.
That's more than our show.
That's 13 signs that you're an old soul and what it means.
Thank you, Jesus.
That was a strange reaction to that. Is that something?
Yeah, it was a weird.
Yeah, I
did you do
emphasized
that?
Jesus in a weird way. I meant to be more like, thank you, Jesus. But not like, thank you,
But is this something
Jesus.
you've like needed for a long time? Because that's what it made it sound. Were you not expecting to be cross-examined on saying thank you, Jesus?
Listen, I definitely think I'm an old soul, but there are times where I look at my youngest daughter and I'm like, what is going on behind those eyes? And she's seeing some stuff. She's having some flashbacks to things I don't even want to consider.
I will say, when people say you're an old soul, starting in like your late 30s to early 40s, it's no longer a like outrageous. It's like, yeah,
man,
it is. It's at least 36 years old.
Yeah, bud.
My
age is in dog years, bud. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I have a dog soul inside of me.
I have an old dog soul. I have a road dog soul. I have a wild hog soul.
What is an old soul? An old soul feels older and wiser than their age reflects. The concept of old souls originates in the spiritual idea that bodies are vessels for souls. And if you're an old soul, your soul continues to reincarnate. Fuck yeah.
So where do the young souls come from?
Well, when two old souls love each other very much, they soul pork. And then 9 months
Look into the orb. Watch the souls pork. What are you doing? Get out of here.
So today, old souls aren't necessarily a spiritual thing. It just means you have lots of empathy, mental acuity, intuition, and insight into yourself and the
You're
world
just a
around
good
you.
person.
I would say all of those things are possessed in great quantities by most of the old people that I encounter in my day-to-day life, which isn't many. Signs you're an old soul. You aren't materialistic. You rarely find happiness in material possessions or money as an old soul.
But I love
maybe that's true just because if you're an old soul, maybe your soul doesn't know about all the cool things to buy that there are.
Yeah, maybe also a little impractical soul. Like, listen, I get it. Lacey's capitalism fucking sucks. But I do need some things to exist, right? Like,
right. Yeah,
I haven't done Justin's full-blown LSD turnaround yet to give it all up and live off the land.
Yet.
Right. My soul doesn't know there's a new iPhone out. If they did, they would spend soul bucks on it, which is the money.
Yeah,
soul
if it
can
doesn't
get.
if it doesn't come up on my Souls For You page, then I probably don't know about it.
No point. By the way, your soul does work at a spiritual job while you're asleep every night.
Oh, man.
It accrues soul bucks. You have no access to the soul bucks, and this is from the article. You don't get access to the soul bucks, but your soul can spend the money on the soul goods and soul services.
Can I tell you, that makes so much sense because the older my soul gets, the less like rested I feel when I wake up. And I think it's possible that my soul got elevated to a position in the company that it was not prepared for and is maybe taking on too much responsibility.
Did you see Boss Baby?
Yeah.
Were you about to... Hey, hold on. Were you about to say, unfortunately, you hateful man?
No, I was going to say, unfortunately, I've seen Boss Baby, which is good. And then all of the other Boss Baby iterations.
Okay, well, fine.
God, thank you, Travis, for having the courage.
You're an intellectual who loves knowledge and truth.
Is this my horoscope?
I'm sounding older already. You're wise beyond your years. Do people consider you mature for your age or openly call you, quote, wise beyond your years? Again... By this age that I'm at, wise beyond my years doesn't cover as much road as it did.
You know what places have an early dinner special?
That's not particular. Yeah, right. You can tell you the names of many of the contestants on this season of The Golden Bachelor. I don't think that means much now.
You know how to address an envelope properly.
Yes.
You know, old people stuff.
I would say that this is also, the older I get, the less I want. I like now if someone's like, oh, you have young energy. You have a young soul. That's better to me. because I've never been told I have an old soul. No one has ever thought about Travis Patrick McElroy and thought that man is mature beyond his years.
What? Yeah, no one's ever told me I'm wise beyond my years. Not my entire life. not a single time has that ever happened to me. Not once.
I'm lucky to get your wise at exactly your years. You are hitting. Yes. Yeah, you nailed it.
I've been told I'm strong beyond my years.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
When I was 6 years old, do you guys remember seeing pictures of that kid like standing on a front porch and flexing? They called him Baby Hercules, and he was so strong.
That was you?
That was me.
That was you.
Yeah. You felt like an outsider among other kids your age as a child. Well, yeah, they were intimidated of my huge muscles and strong body. I had an old body.
You were Benjamin Buttoning, but in a good, like, cool way. Sexy Benjamin Button.
Did you feel like you didn't quite belong among your classmates at school? Yeah. Oh, this is why. Oh, man. Great.
Oh, glad you're old soul.
Glad we were able to finally dial that in.
I thought it was all of the show t-shirts from all the children's theater shows I'd been in. But no, it's because my soul was real old.
Mm-hmm. Old ass soul.
Because I look like Minkus. But no, I was just an old Minkus.
You prefer spending time at home alone. Well, now hold on. This isn't an age thing anymore, I don't think.
No.
Right? I have a shy soul. I have a lazy soul.
What's your soul's engram?
Why does an old soul have to be an introvert?
That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I feel like an old soul would want to get out there and just be like, what's going on?
Yeah, they're back in a young body. I've seen movies like that.
I'm
going to go back eating whatever I want and having sex with people and doing drugs and stuff. I'm young again.
So good to be in a body again.
Yeah. Guys, you're often asked for advice.
Wait a minute.
Hello.
We must be three grandpas out here because of how much advice we're giving out and how shy we all are. My soul is old as fuck.
I got a middle-aged
just because the advice. Wait, what about all the other qualifying statements that have made before this? I feel like you've really latched onto this one facet of being an old soul.
Older and wiser than their age reflects. No. Yes, you aren't materialistic. Okay. What is stuff? Look at our backgrounds. We have nothing. We have things.
I have 2 red squares and a Frasier toy. I have nothing.
Intellectuals who love knowledge and truth. Yep. Wise behind your years. Maybe. You felt like an outsider among other kids your age as a child. Not Travis, but me and Juice. I think that would describe us completely.
For sure.
You crave meaningful
Wait, you didn't think I was an outcast among other children growing up?
No, man. You were the fucking dog. You're the fucking man, dog. You crave meaningful connections with people. You feel strong empathy for others. You're very introspective. You prefer spending time at home alone. I mean, I forget about what the alone part is like, but the home part, yeah, for sure.
I do. I want to meet the person that does not care deeply about anybody else, but does love to be out there with them.
Yeah, I think that's called a psychopath.
You mean a psycho, like a sociopathic monster.
Okay, you're often asked for your advice. Yes. Okay. The next one says you find ways to challenge the status quo. We don't do that. But the picture is a man simply walking around an office holding a laptop that he's typing on, which we're doing laptop shit basically all the time.
I like that. I disagree with you there, Griffin. When we started, a lot of people thought white guys couldn't podcast.
That's true.
That's a good point, Justin.
Here we are.
Wise beyond our years. White beyond our years.
Wise beyond our years. Wise beyond our fears.
Oh.
Isn't that more important?
No fear.
No fear, big dog, Big Johnson. Think about it.
Think about it, Big Johnson. You know how to step back and see the bigger picture.
Watch.
Time has proven that to be incorrect for us.
I scooted back.
I would say.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You scooted back.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You wouldn't even stand.
You recognize fellow old souls when you meet them. Hey. I know that look. That tired look in your eyes.
But you don't touch because then you would explode.
Okay, now I'm mad because that should have been the first thing. Because why am I wasting all this time trying to figure this out when I could just ask another old soul, like, what do you think?
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. This can be a service.
Here's what I'd like to do. I'm going to count to 3, and then each of us is going to say the age that we think our soul is.
I think souls are infinite, so I don't know.
Okay, Justin.
I can say pretty distinctly.
It's all part of the one. It's all part of it. It's all part.
Justin.
It's all part of it.
Yeah, but you get your own part. Have you seen Boss Baby? At the beginning, everybody gets their own little soul that then shoots down into a tummy.
Okay.
And
You're saying how long has my soul been split from the infinite? Yes. Okay.
Juice is, I think, pretty old soul. I think Juice gets that. I think I'm brand new. I think this is my first go. I think this is my first lap, so to speak.
I think you're a little too jaded for this to be your first lap.
Again. I'm 36 years old.
If it's your first lap, why aren't you more excited? It feels like you should be a little bit more excited about life.
Well, now, Justin,
you know what I mean?
Maybe.
I feel like Travis and I have to get you excited about things a lot.
Yes.
And I feel like a new soul would be like, whew, there's so much to do.
Maybe the problem is we're confusing Griffin's personality with his soul. His soul is very excited, but Griffin,
but I keep him. Yeah, he's down and he's way deep down.
We're
in my
talking
heart.
about differences with the ego. The ego
right.
is getting in the way of the growth the soul needs to do.
That's exactly right, Justin. Thank you so much.
What Griffin? What changes can you make in your day-to-day life so that your ego stops getting in the way of this soul of yours?
I mean, kickboxing.
Yep. That's number one.
We already what a zag that would have been though. Whoo. What a zag that would have been.
Constant hydration.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how much more hydrated I can be. I have the.
You could get to a cycle, a constant flow in and out.
That would be awesome. Is that the system that you guys have employed aboard the 9-month cruise?
Yeah, we kind of have to just to keep the supply because sweat just wastes it, right? That we only have so much water on board.
The floors of the gym are just sponges right above the showers. They just soak it up.
I'm just saying sometimes I've seen clips of this great show called Crossing Over with John Edwards, and in it he would look at someone and be like, you used to be a Renaissance era painter, but then you got cholera and died. And then the person he's talking to is like, that feels so right. Mm-hmm. But when I think of that, I'm like, I don't have any
No,
of
that doesn't sound right.
I don't have any of that in here. You were a race car driver in the 1930s and you got a big explosion and died. And I think like, that sounds fucking sick, but I can't, I'm getting nothing in there. I'm trying to tune into this shit, but there's just nothing.
In a past life, can I tell you guys something wild? In a past life, I was Napoleon, but then nothing between then and now. It was just Napoleon and then hovering. Ooh, I like that one. That's the next Napoleon. And man, is my soul disappointed.
I bet.
Have big plans. But that's why I'm here at the sea. It calls to me. I'm a naval leader. It's in my soul. The oceans have become battlefields for us and the merfolk. Oh, I wasn't supposed to tell you guys they're coming. Sorry.
What? Travis?
Sorry.
That's a huge breach of trust.
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to tell you guys. I'm sorry.
If we're going to afford Travis's extravagant 9-month cruise cabin, we should probably go to the Money Zone and get some cash.
Let's go.